Hey guys, welcome back to another sales video. I'm so glad you could join me. I did very well this month. These are the February sales. February was absolutely fabulous on all venues, especially Amazon. I couldn't even get to all the books I wanted to list here for you. I did do some, but there's some that just I had to hurry up and ship, and I didn't take pictures and whatnot. But I did really well there. This is a dress that I bought and sold. I actually bought 3 of these at Macy's. They were at clearance one time for $5, and this will be the third and the last that I sell. Bought quite a few of them, but again, they were a bargain, so I made a good $10 on this because I had it for $19, but I took it off for $15. Just wanted to get rid of it already. It's been in my closet forever. Sold this Coach bag on Etsy for, I believe it was $29. Plus shipping, so that was a good deal on this vintage bag. Beautiful blue color. Again, lots of poses on this, showing all angles of the bag and measurements and so forth. I do like to use those live models in order to convey the true size. And then on eBay, still selling quite a bit of the stamps. This is a Christmas stamp, and I'm pretty much doubling my money. These are vintage retired designs, so they do well. This was $19 for a set of 2 rings. The copper ring I got on Etsy for about $5, and the other one I actually got in a lot, which pretty much wound up costing me about $2. So I did well just trying to get my money back on those. Like I said, I'm trying to clean out my jewelry boxes and just start listing and selling everything in there. This is a sterling bracelet, and I didn't build this bracelet part as sterling because it was not Hallmark, but most of these charms were Hallmark, so I made sure that I told my customers that's listed. The California charm was Hallmarked, and all of the other ones were Hallmarked, but I don't want my buyer to be surprised. That was a vintage charm there. It says 1965 on it. Just gorgeous. All kinds of very interesting charms, pendants, the California map, and then of course that 4-leaf clover was quite a draw as well. And I like to put it on my hand so people again can see the measurements. Though I do specify the dimensions of everything, you know, you can just kind of get an idea of the scale when you do that. Still moving that estate piece, still moving that estate jewelry that I'm selling for my friend at work. Got $18 for this beautiful little necklace. It's actually sort of an aquamarine color. Rhinestone, very well made pieces. I really love them, and they are selling pretty well. And then guys, I did finally start selling some of those 90-cent planners that I told you I got at that thrift store. This is the day timer. This is not even real leather, but it's still sold for $23 on eBay, and as I said, I paid 90 cents for it. This is by day timer, very well made piece, but again, it is just faux leather, and took lots of pictures of that as well. And yeah, so I'm really doing well with those. I think this is like the 3rd one I sell as far as planners, but the ones that I've been that I got for 90 cents, this is the first one I list, and it's sold. This pendant, absolutely gorgeous pendant. I just made my money back on it. I bought this for myself years ago at an antique store here in Houston, and I absolutely love it. But like I said, I'm trying to clean out that jewelry box, and I only made $40, I think, because the pendant, the mechanism on the brooch is actually broken. If it hadn't broken off, I probably could have made $80 or $100 on this piece. Beautiful abalone and sterling silver there. Now on to Geekery. Of course, it always sells Star Wars 2450 fitted twin sheet. I got this for a couple of bucks at the Goodwill years ago. My daughter enjoyed it, but she no longer has a twin bed, and we still have the pillowcase. I may put that up for sale as well. But yeah, this is a beautiful piece. People use these. I've actually got a colleague at work who has all Star Wars theme in his computer room. He's the ancillary computer teacher. So people use these fabrics for everything. You just never know what they're going to use it for. This is a sterling silver ring, turquoise ring. Absolutely love it. Sold it for $125. Sniped it one day in the middle of the night on eBay. Just loved it. Bought it right off a Goodwill store. Goodwill has an eBay store as well. This Goodwill was out of California. The reason I sold it is because it's gotten extremely big on me. It falls right off. It's so top heavy. It reminds me of a globe. It's just got everything I love. Globe, turquoise, humongous ring. Loved it. But I'm so afraid of sizing down rings. I've had several of my rings that I've sized down from being incredibly huge too smaller and they get ruined. And you can tell this is a handmade piece by those little gaps there, and of course I conveyed that in the listing. This is another turquoise piece. You saw me get this and haul it for $12.50, and I sold it for $99. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's Native American or just inspired, but that's exactly the way I said it on my listing. That it could be, but I was not going to say that it was because eBay's very strict about their Native American listings. But I did know it was quality. I could tell it was sterling. It was hallmarked as well. So that's what I bill in my listing. The hallmark, the authenticity of the metal, and so forth. Sold a Neil Armstrong book. Actually sold 2 of these. This is the one that I showed you in the trunk that I had full of new books. This is Think Like a Freak, an economics book as well. This is the book I got $120 for. I showed it to you in one of my hauls. Gorgeous book, gorgeous pictures of animals. I had the only one that was brand new on Amazon because even the used ones are selling anywhere from $60 to $80. But I made $120 on this one, and I bought it for $4.54. I wish I would have bought another copy because it is such a gorgeous book. Again, a Geektastic book. I just kind of paired that for one of my Instagram photos, but that was a book I sold as well. It's called Geektastic, and there's a couple more books. This is a Spanish reader book for obviously a college course in Spanish, and I think that sold for about $8 or $10. It was a good deal. This is that book that you helped me to get the stain off the back of it. Psychology book on helping the non-compliant child. Another book, the Manifesto, Prosperity Armageddon, the Manifesto of something or the other. I don't know. That sold on Amazon as well. The Star Wars character book sold also. Another vintage bag. This is an Etne Anye full leather bag. Sold it on Etsy. Great deal there on that sale. And then I also sold, this is, it was brown and just a gorgeous piece. This is another book that's sold on Amazon. It's called, what is this called? Laughing Ourselves to Death, or Humoring Ourselves to Death, something like that. Amusing Ourselves to Death, sorry guys. Anyway, great February on Amazon, on Etsy, and Poshmark, of course eBay. Guys, I'm really glad you joined me. Thank you so much for coming in for this video. I hope to bring you another haul very soon and more tips on listing, taking pictures, and everything to make you a better seller online. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great night, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.